Before we get into the video, I need you guys to do me a favour. Number 1, like the video. Also comment, let me know your thoughts on the case. The tragic end of police officer Andrew Harper shook the nation, no matter where you was at the time. The fact that an officer could respond to a burglary, perform his duty, try to apprehend criminals, and all for him to be dragged along the car and then be left at the side of the road was hard to read. People resonated with this incident because Andrew Harper was a newlywed officer and was supposed to start a new chapter in his life. On the 15th of August of 2019, dispatch received a call from a property in Berkshire. The Good Samaritan on the other end of the phone explained there was a robbery in progress. The person also reported that a quad bike was in the process of being stolen. Now, PC Andrew Harper, who had only been married for 1 month, and PC Andrew Shaw had responded to the report of a burglary, despite the fact that both men had finished their shift. At 11:28 p.m, the two officers saw a car, a Seat Toledo, towing the reported stolen quad bike. Police officer Andrew left the police car and ran towards the 3 suspects. They were 18-year-old Jessie Cole, 18-year-old Albert Bowers, and 19-year-old Henry Long. Now, they were all from the Travellers community. The 3 teenagers had broken into a padlocked garage and stole a quad bike, as well as other high-end valued items. Now, in sprinting towards them, police officer Andrew Harper did not take into account the dimly lit area, or the buggy conditions, or the fact that a tow rope had been used. Now, Jessie Cole was the last person to enter the Seat, and while Andrew chased after the teens, Jessie had jumped in through the car window. Tragically, PC Andrew Harper was caught up in the straps, and as the Seat drove away from the crime scene, the officer was still tangled in the ropes. Now, reports say that Andrew Harper was dragged for more than a mile. In the process, his frame swung from side to side, left to right, again and again and again, like a pendulum. At this point, Andrew Shaw had no idea what was going on. He could not see his colleague, and as he lost sight of his colleague, he tried to chase after them in the direction. By the time that Andrew Shaw was able to find Andrew Harper, his police vest was found in the road, and another colleague was the one who found Andrew Harper in the middle of the road unmoving. Sadly, he was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, less than 24 hours later, on August 16th, police arrested Jessie Cole, Albert Bowers, and Henry Long at a Travellers site, and they were all taken into police custody. It was quickly established that Henry Long was the driver of the Seat. Jessie and Albert were passengers. When questioned over the aim of the police officer, the young men admitted to the theft but denied knowing that PC Andrew Harper was tangled in the tow equipment, or the fact that they had dragged the officer for more than a mile along the dark, dimly lit, wet road. During the trial, Henry again told the court that if he knew that Andrew Harper had been dragged, he would have stopped and tried to save the officer. Again, who knows what's true or not. However, the 3 men did not understand the severity of their actions. They took light of the situation. Despite an officer losing their life while on the job, Henry, Jessie, and Albert were seen laughing and joking in the dock, making a mockery of the situation. And of course, Andrew Harper's wife had to witness this, and of course she broke down. When first arrested, Henry also made a comment to the effect of, "I don't give a F about any of this." Now, as for Albert Bowers, when the prosecution were presenting their case, he chose to fall asleep in the court. All 3 men were jailed for manslaughter. Henry Long was jailed for 16 years, Jessie Cole was jailed for 16 years, and Albert Bowers was jailed for 13 years. Why it wasn't considered an M was because the jury could not jail the teens for the M of the police officer, because they could not be sure that Henry, Albert, and Jessie knew they were dragging PC Andrew Harper. Again, condolences. Stay safe.